Hello, hello. I'm always pretty relieved when the month of January finally comes to an end. Here in the Arctic tundra of Minnesota, January can feel like the longest month of the year. But I did have some fun playing with some new products in January, so let's jump right into January favorites and fails. Just a couple of side notes as usual. Favorites and fails can be very personal. Whether a product works for you or not can depend on a variety of factors. So for reference, I am 62 years old. My skin is very dry, especially in the winter. I love makeup, but in general, I tend to lean toward a little bit of a more natural makeup look. And of course, I love skincare. As usual, all the products that we're talking about today, as well as all the makeup that I have on my face, will be listed and linked in the description box below, so you can do your own research, read reviews, and perhaps even a little shopping. So let's get the fails out of the way so that we can end on a high note. You know, at the end of 2021, I did a couple of end of the year best of 2021 videos. And there were some Essence products that made it into my best of 2021 videos. In particular, I was really impressed with the Essence eyeshadow palettes. Amazing quality, great price. And I also featured in a best of 2021 the Essence powder blushes. Absolutely gorgeous formula, under $5. Both of these products are really great products. And I have for years been a huge fan of the iconic Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. So I thought it would be really fun to do a full face of Essence. So off to Ulta I went to get some more Essence products for a full face of Essence video. I purchased foundation and I purchased some eyelash products. Let's start with the foundation. I purchased the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. First thing is, I found it very difficult to find a foundation match. I had to go back to Ulta a couple of times. I wound up purchasing 3 different shades. None of them were right for me. I was able to do a little bit of mixology and get a shade that was okay on my skin, but finding a shade was definitely a challenge. And let's see what the claims are on the Essence Pretty Natural Foundation. It says it is a hydrating foundation with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera, 24-hour long wear finish with lasting moisturization. It has a natural coverage, finish, and weightless skin feel. Unfortunately, I found this foundation to deliver none of the claims. It was not pretty, it was not natural, it was not hydrating. It was a total fail on me. It was difficult to blend, it was heavy, it was thick, it was cakey, and it looked very drying on my skin. So that was a huge disappointment. Let's talk about the lash products. You know, Essence makes tons of mascaras. I think they have like 8 or 10 different formulas of mascaras. Over the years, I have tried several of the Essence mascaras. None of them quite worked for me, but I thought if I'm going to do a full face of Essence, I need to give this another try. So I picked up the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer, and I also picked up the Green Essence False Lash Effect. Lash primer, very thin formula, did nothing to add any volume to my lashes. This was a fail. And as far as the mascara, it says False Lash Effect. It doesn't say it's volumizing. It is not volumizing in any way, shape, or form. It did add a little bit of length to my lashes, but I felt like my lashes looked spiky and spidery and thin. So mascara was a fail, primer was a fail, foundation was a fail. Needless to say, I am not going to be doing a full face of Essence on my channel anytime soon. January fail number 2, and this is likely to be an unpopular opinion because this is an iconic product. Somehow I wound up with a sample size of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I think it was a gift with purchase. Anyway, to be fair, in general, I personally am not usually very interested in skincare that comes from cosmetic companies. But I was really excited to try this because it is so popular, so hyped, and so, well, frankly, iconic. The Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream has a really nice, rich, thick emollient texture. It rubs into the skin very nicely. It is very, very moisturizing. But it is also highly fragranced. Fragrance doesn't actually irritate my skin, but I just didn't really enjoy the fragrance, and the fragrance did hang on to my skin for a little while. Bottom line with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Yes, it's rich and moisturizing. Many people love it, but I'm really happy that I didn't fall in love with it because in my opinion, it is way, way overpriced for a simple moisturizer. A 1.7 ounce jar is $100. Even if I absolutely fell in love with it, $100 for a 1.7 ounce jar, I would not be purchasing it. There are just too many really great, really affordable moisturizers on the market that I absolutely love. I do have a video talking about some really great, affordable moisturizers. I will list that in the cards and in the description box below, but I am really happy that I finally got to try the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Yes, I will use this up, but no, I will not be repurchasing it. Fail number 3. This one is a real heartbreaker. I am a huge, huge fan of Lisa Eldridge. I have watched every single one of her videos multiple times. I think I own most of her lipsticks. I was super, super excited when she talked about launching her new foundation, Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin. I watched her launch video where she described the foundation and did some tutorials on how to apply it, how to blend it. I ordered the shade Bubbles, played with the shades, found my shade. So I was really excited with my Lisa Eldridge order. Arrived with this beautiful packaging, beautiful glass bottle. I know you've heard about this bottle. It's a very unique, artistic, beautiful bottle. It doesn't have a flat bottom, so I just sort of store it in its box like that. So I have had this foundation for quite a while, a good couple of months. I have had the hardest time making this foundation work for my skin. You know, Lisa did say in her video that it had a satin sort of flexible finish. You could adjust the finish depending on how you prepped your skin and your application method. Now, I like a radiant finish. No matter how I prepped my skin, no matter what my application method was, this foundation was difficult to blend. It looked very matte on my 62-year-old dry skin. I just could not get this to work. There are some people who absolutely love it, but I've heard a lot of mixed reviews, so I know I'm not alone. Bottom line, the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Foundation so far has been a heartbreaker. I haven't totally given up on this. I'm hoping that in the heat and humidity of the summer, this foundation might work a little bit better for me when my skin is not quite so dry. I'll keep you posted. Let's get to the fun part, which is favorites. I have 3 lifestyle favorites, 2 skincare favorites, and 2 cosmetic favorites. Lifestyle favorite number 1, turtlenecks. I have been a lifelong fan of turtlenecks in the wintertime, especially cashmere turtlenecks. I have so many cashmere turtlenecks in every color. They have been my winter wardrobe staple for years and years and years. They're soft, they're warm, they're cozy. Until a couple of years ago, and I started to notice that wearing a turtleneck sometimes accentuated my softening jawline and actually occasionally gave me a little bit of a double chin. So I actually made a conscious decision to not wear my turtlenecks for social occasions, and for the first 1.5 years of my YouTube channel, you never saw me in a turtleneck again because I was afraid it was giving me jowls and a double chin. Then a couple of months ago, I watched a video by one of my favorite creators. Her name is Carrie Lou. Her channel used to be called Silver Style Studio. She's awesome. She's 62 like me. She has silver hair. Anyway, she did a video called My Breakup with My Black Turtleneck Sweater. That title really caught my eye, and I pretty much knew what she was going to say. She was going to talk about how as we get older, sometimes the turtleneck can accentuate our jowls and our chin, and that is in fact what the first part of her video was about. Sort of validated my own decision a couple of years ago not to wear my turtlenecks. However, midway through the video, she changed her tune. She came onto the video and said that while she was editing the video, she realized how chic and elegant and classic she looked in her black turtleneck sweater, regardless of jowls or softening of the chin. And the second half of her video, she did a sort of fashion show of different looks with a black turtleneck sweater. That video completely inspired me to pull out all of my favorite cashmere turtleneck sweaters. Yes, maybe it makes my jowl look a little bit soft. Yes, maybe it will give me a double chin at certain angles, but I am so happy to be wearing my cashmere turtlenecks again. I've been wearing them on my channel and you guys have been very complimentary. The most important part of this whole turtleneck story is this. It's really, really important that we not pick apart our features. We may have something that bothers us. Maybe it's a jowl, maybe it's a bag, maybe it's a wrinkle. We need to stop focusing on what we perceive to be a negative and learn to see the big picture. You know, when I look at another person, I see their eyes, I see their smile, I feel their joy, their spirit. I am not looking at their eye bag. I am not looking at their jowl. And I think we need to learn to see ourselves as a whole person and remember not to pick ourselves apart feature by feature. So yes, like Carrie Lou, I am going to continue to rock my black turtleneck sweater. If it gives me a little bit of a jowl or a little bit of a double chin, so be it. Lifestyle favorite number 2. Oh my gosh, I have been so overdue to buy a new pair of tennies. Tennis shoes, athletic shoes, walking shoes, whatever you want to call them. When my daughter was here over Christmas, she had a super cute pair of walking shoes. I asked her what they were and she said Skechers. You know, back in the day I had some Skechers, but they have not been on my radar for a very long time. I don't know where I've been. They're probably very popular and everybody loves them. So the other day I went into DSW, which can be really overwhelming, and I went straight to the Skechers department. First of all, so many cute styles. But more importantly, when I tried on the Skechers, they were so incredibly comfortable. Light as air, soft as a cloud, but yet really, really good support. So I got a really cute pair, I think really cute pair of athletic shoes, walking shoes. I cannot tell you how comfortable these are. Like I said, light as air, soft as a cloud, but yet really good support. Now that I know that these are very much true to size, I tried on many size 8.5s, which is my size. I am going to be going online and ordering some more of these because I don't think I have had a pair of shoes as comfortable as these on my feet in a very long time. I'm sure I'm late to the game. Probably you all know how wonderful and comfortable Skechers are, but I am loving my new Skechers and these are definitely a January favorite. Lifestyle favorite number 3. One of my favorite things about January is I start getting gardening catalogs in the mail. You know I am a huge gardener, and yes, it is January, and yes, I am not gardening, but boy, can I do some what we call armchair gardening by browsing through these really beautiful catalogs. I get Jung's seeds, Young's or Jung's. I get John Sheeper's kitchen garden salad, and the other day when I was in Target, they had an entire display of gardening stuff. Gardening gloves, gardening tools, soil, pots, and seeds. So here we are in the deep of January in the Arctic tundra of Minnesota, browsing through the gardening department, looking at the seeds, the tools, the pots, sitting on my comfy couch, browsing through the beautiful catalogs, seeing the beautiful new breeds. It just reminds me, spring is right around the corner. It will be here sooner than we think. Skincare favorite number 1. And that is the Aveeno Calm and Restore for Sensitive Skin Triple Oat Serum. You know, a few months ago, I was working on a video, skincare video, products under $10, and I picked up the Aveeno Calm and Restore Cream Cleanser. Really, really good cream cleanser, by the way. Doesn't quite replace my Mad Hippie, but actually I gave my Aveeno Cream Cleanser to my Aunt Mary Jo when we were working on her skincare routine a couple of months ago, and she absolutely loves it. But that made me really interested to try some more products from the Aveeno Calm and Restore line. So I picked up this Aveeno serum. It's a very simple serum. You can see it is very serum-y, a little bit runny, very opaque, extremely, extremely hydrating. It really is a hydrating serum for sensitive skin. It is fragrance-free, paraben-free, alcohol-free, free of all the bad stuff. It is specifically designed not only for sensitive skin, but it is also designed to treat irritation. Because of the oat kernel oil in it, it also has feverfew, which are again anti-inflammatory. The second ingredient is glycerin. So it is a really simple hydrating serum. It does not take the place of moisturizer for me, but it is a really great hydrating serum to layer into your skincare. I was really validated because not very long ago, Penn Smith of Penn Smith Skincare, I know you know who she is. She has an amazing YouTube channel and Facebook group. But anyway, I was watching a video that Penn Smith did, and she also called this out as a favorite. So I felt really validated that I have found a favorite that is Penn Smith approved. Skincare favorite number 2. It's an eye cream. Even though I typically don't use an eye cream as part of my evening skincare routine, I very often like to use an eye cream in the morning, sort of to prep my under eyes prior to applying corrector and concealer. For a very long time, my go-to eye cream to prep my under eyes before I do my makeup has been the Kiehl's Creamy Avocado Eye Treatment. Very good, very hydrating. I've gone through a couple of those in the last few years. But I have been meaning to try the Sukiyaka Suhada Urea Eye Cream for a very long time. You know how much I love the Sukiyaka Suhada Urea Moisturizing Lotion. I've talked about that over and over. And I've heard Mrs. Melissa M. rave about the Sukiyaka Suhada Eye Cream. Like I said, I've been meaning to order it forever. Well, I finally did, and I'm so glad I did. Here is what it looks like. Yes, it is a Japanese eye cream, but it's really easy to find on Walmart or Amazon. It is very affordable at $19.99 for a 1-ounce tube. It has glycerin, triglycerides, urea, ceramides, hyaluronic acid. I have been enjoying this very, very much. You can see it has a nice, thick consistency, but yet it is very, very lightweight. It blends in and soaks in really quickly. I have been loving it. It does a great job prepping my under eyes prior to applying my corrector and concealer. Yes, I still love my Kiehl's Creamy Avocado Eye Treatment. It is very rich, very beautiful. I have loved it for years, but it is fairly expensive. The Kiehl's is $34 for 1/2 ounce. The Sukiyaka Suhada is $19.99 for a full ounce. So this is much, much more affordable. Bottom line, I am super happy I finally picked up the Sukiyaka Suhada Urea Eye Cream. And a huge thank you to Mrs. Melissa M. for continuing to recommend this over and over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cosmetic favorite number 1. And it is the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. Now, I did just do a dedicated video review of this last week, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but I have been wearing this foundation all week, and I do have some additional notes I would like to share with you. I really do love how moisturizing and hydrating it feels on my skin. I love the radiant, glowy finish, but keep in mind this is on my 62-year-old, very dry skin in January. I've seen some other videos with people who have a different skin type and live in a different climate. Maybe their skin is normal combo or combo oily, or they don't live in such a cold climate, or they have a different preference. I am hearing some people say they think it feels tacky, they think it's too glowy, but for my 62-year-old, very dry skin, I enjoy that protective feeling it gives my skin. Yes, it is not one of those foundations that completely feels weightless. To me, it feels more like a very comforting moisturizer and not like a heavy foundation. But after a week of wearing Charlotte's Beautiful Skin pretty much every single day, I still am very much loving it. It's a really easy, natural, radiant, sort of like an everyday go-to foundation. I love it. Cosmetic favorite number 2. It's sort of a twofer, and it is the BK Beauty lip liners and the BK Beauty lipsticks. I really wanted to mention these in this video because BK Beauty is having a really good sale on all their lip products now through February 14th. I have been loving these products. Let's talk about the lip liners first. Comes in 4 shades, a really creamy, long-lasting formula. It's in a retractable pencil, so you don't have to sharpen it. It has a really unique shape. It's sort of a wider tip, and it is slanted like a lipstick. You can use it as a lip liner under your lipstick, of course, but you can also use it to fill in the entire lip area. Maybe throw a little gloss on it, and you will have a lip color that will last you all day long. Very pigmented, very long-lasting, really creamy. I love it. These are $12 each, and like I said, it comes in 4 shades. I will show you the swatches of the lip liner shades, but first let's talk about the lipstick very quickly. First of all, I love the packaging. I think the packaging of Lisa's lipsticks are so elegant. It comes in this very soft, dusty rose pink enamel packaging, and it is magnetic, which I absolutely love. So these 4 are the lip pencil. This is a lip pencil in Warm Spice. This is Sweet Pea. This is Pink Lady. This one is Alter Ego. The lipstick comes in 5 shades. My 2 favorites are Passion and Inner Beauty. Really, really nice, easy to wear, soft colors. I don't think I talked about the formula of the lipstick. The lipstick is very, very hydrating and emollient feeling on the lip. It has apricot kernel oil in it, but somehow it is a really long-lasting formula considering how hydrating it is. Usually when you have a lipstick formula that hydrating, it doesn't last very long on the lip. Now, it's not going to be as long-lasting as some really long-lasting matte lipsticks or liquid lipsticks, but like I said, for a balmy, hydrating type formula, I consider it to be beautifully long-lasting. I'm sure most of you are aware that BK Beauty is owned and operated by Lisa J, who has an amazing YouTube channel here on YouTube. In the interest of time, I am going to link Lisa J's BK Beauty Lippy launch video in the description box below. She goes into great detail about the shades and about the formula and about how different lip liners work with different lip shades. It's a really good video. I really encourage you to watch it if these are products that you are interested in. But meanwhile, I am going to show you the application of my very favorite shade, Passion, and I'm putting this over the lip liner, Warm Spice. And there it is. Lipstick always makes me happy. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I really appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. And if you did, I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up. That really helps support my channel, and I really, really appreciate it. With all that being said, I hope you have a beautiful day and a wonderful week, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.